Hi, this is Susan from SusanBlueRobot.com. I'm here today with another help lesson. This time I'm going to do Lattice. Originally, when I said to people I'd do the Lattice lesson, I thought it was only going to be in Make the Cut, but since then, overnight, I thought, possibly I could do it quicker and easier in one step in Pop-Up Card Studio, and I can. So I'm going to show you both versions, just in case you don't own Pop-Up Card Studio. We're using Make the Cut plus Make the Cut's Pop-Up Card Studio, and this is the card that we are making this lattice work, showing how quick and easy it is to do. In my lattice things, I tend to cut the bottom one off at the fold lines and put it up here and tuck under the upper top one. Some people, they cut off the bottom and they just leave the top as it is. It's entirely up to you how you'd like it. So we'll get started. So we'll start on a plane of 0, and we'll zoom in so you can see. We'll start with that shape one. So we'll do on a snapping of a quarter inch, and we'll do normal draw. So we click here, click there, and click an inch out this way, click, and then I come out and take it around to make this shape. Clicking, not dragging. Click, let go, click on the next one, and so on. So what we end up is with a shape that looks like this. If I now take the snapping back down, I've got more control over what size to make it, and I'll show you a print preview of this now. If this was to cut, it would cut all out and it would fall out. Now what you do, before doing a duplicate of this, we're going to use the hinge method. So we click on the hinge and we have the bottom. So that is now going to give you a hinged look. We go accept. So if I look at this now, this is what we've just done. Oh, nope, it didn't work. Maybe I wasn't quite straight there. Okay. Did I have that selected? When that's selected, I go hinge, accept, and now we'll go print preview. So now what you have, I didn't have it selected. Now what you have is you have these cut lines up there, down there, up there, and down there, and it's going to give you a score line at the bottom to fold over. So now what we do is we select that, we take it up to the corner, and we put it about the size that you would like it. You can play around with the size even after you've duplicated it. With that selected, you go duplicate, and we go accept. And we can resize that and resize it to how you'd like it. So then now that's finished. So if I show you that in the print preview, it's going to cut up on the top part of the triangle and in the middle of the triangle. It's going to leave these as score lines, and then you have it. So that is now ready to go. I'll show you, this is not in the making of it, but I'll just show you the outcome that you have. And we go, picturing that this yellow bit that is selected is going to be what's folded down from here. So this will be cut, folded down, this becomes the yellow bit, and it gets tucked under this innermost V that's left there. And so on down the track. And then I take that and put that up there. So that's what you have. So we will go, and so that is now finished. you aren't limited to just triangles. If we get a new one, and we go on a plane of 0, and I click out and zoom in so you can see, what we'll do is we'll get a shape. What will we get today? We'll get an octagon. No, we'll get a hexagon. Okay. So what you do is you now shadow that, and you pick a decent shadow, and we go accept. And in this case, you select both of them, and you go join. This is important. Join. Select them both and join. Then what we're going to do is chop that in half, because we don't want the bottom half. We only want the top half. And now, what we do is make a hinge of that. Go accept. And I'll just check before we get any further. Yes, that is a hinge. We go, okay, we put that into the position. We might want it over here and possibly smaller. So I now duplicate that and go maybe one up one more, and we go accept, and we put that where we'd like it, and there we have our next lattice. So then this one folds over, and this gets tucked under the center of this one, and so on down the track. And I'll show you that just by going, I copy that, paste that, and I flip it. And so this would be folding out of there, and it comes down and gets tucked under this one here, but on this one. So that's all there is to making the lattice in here, and it gives you the benefit of doing it on here is you've got the score lines to fold, and you'd have your pop up here and other things, and this is just in the background. Now, if I say I wanted to take that over to make the cut, I would go project render, save as SVG, and I go hexagon lattice. And then what I do is go to make the cut. I go import, and I look for the hexagon lattice, and there we have our card. Now, there is one thing you can do, is you can select these. Oh, first off, you lay this layer. Right, now you go, you click off it, and now if you select these, you can right click and go export to basic shapes. Now if I call this hexagon lattice and go add, okay, so now if I have another project and I want to bring in that lattice, all I have to do is go to your shapes, as in my shapes, find the hexagon lattice, and I can use that on my work and to get that onto each its own. So I've got the score marks and the cut marks that you can put on your work. To make this in Make the Cut is the same as in Pop-Up Card Studio, except for you don't have the score lines marked for you. Now, given that if these didn't have score lines, because they're such a small thing, in most card stocks and stuff, you can just pull these down and the creases will be there. You don't need the score lines. So it's quick and easy. So with that heart selected, I'll do a shadow. I go accept. Then I join them both, and I grab my knife and chop halfway through them. Now I'll throw away this half. I go cut and I rotate that. Then what you have is you just go duplicate. I right clicked to get duplicate, or Control D, Control D, and go apply. So then what I have now is the same principle as what I did in Pop-Up Card Studio, is I have my pieces. Now if I was to go copy and paste and I flip them and I bring that down, this is what you'll end up with. This ones here will end up to be tucked in under this cutout in the center. So it's endless what shapes you can use. For the lattice, I've got many samples from over the years using lattice work on susanbluerobot.com, and heaps of ideas. I'd love to see what you all do with it, and I'll catch you all soon. If you'd like to purchase Pop-Up Card Studio or make the cut, you'll find links from my blog. Clicking on those links will support my blog. Thank you very much. Bye for now. Bye.